Sorry. Good morning. How are you? My name's Linda and it's roaring hay fever season down in Brisbane, Australia. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I knew the sneeze was coming and I knew the screen was going to light up. If you're here this morning, jump on in and say g'day. And it's wonderful to be able to connect with you in this way. My name's Linda. I'm your trauma recovery coach, and everything you're experiencing. Hello! I can't see your name at the moment, so if you can see the Ecamm live link either up below where the video is playing or down below, depends whether you're on a computer or a mobile phone. If you hit that link, it should be a blue link there, then I'm able to see your name here. Facebook does it because they stuffed up. And they let an app find people's names online somehow. I've been using Ecamm Live, so everyone's perfectly safe. Thank you. I go and have acupuncture every Tuesday to help with it. Just this week, it seems a bit particularly worse, but we're all good. It's something that I know, it seems to happen a lot for me. I don't know, do you find that you have this one thing that you just can't get rid of? Hi Sarah, it's great to see you. I have the most exciting news this morning. I know I'm early today, but that's because I have a client shortly. And as you can tell, I'm really, really excited. My thing is technology, so I love it, and it was the one thing when I couldn't get out of bed. So I couldn't get out of bed and I couldn't talk. So I managed to get out of bed eventually, and I'd sit at the computer and I'd type. So my communication was with people in Facebook groups, and because I could type. And from there, over the years, I developed the ability to understand that I love technology, but I love helping people even more. So last night, after some work, I actually have your first free mini PDF available for you today. So yes, I can see you now. Hi, beautiful. It's so good to see you. So at the end of this, I'm going to put a link down below, and I'm going to, so that you can download it this morning, well, evening, where if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And it's about, the title says it all, feet hit the floor. So how do I turn things around after I've experienced childhood trauma, childhood developmental trauma? And we need things in black and white in front of us. It's a step-by-step mini PDF on how we can begin that process, identify what's happening for us, identify the main thing for us that's stopping us from getting out of bed with enthusiasm. And I sincerely mean that with all my heart, because I know that my first days of getting out of bed was so damn hard. Like, I had no one I could come to who understood like here. And back then, over 10 years ago, there was no information about childhood developmental trauma that we, just the normal everyday people, could get our hands on. Now, it's been a big journey for me, but that's okay, because I did it the hard way. I can make sure that you have resources galore so that you can begin your process too, okay? So I'm super, super excited. And as I said, I'll put the link down below. Now, remember when we come into group, the reason why we engage with others is it has a few different facets. One of those is we engage with others in group because we create an emotionally safe space in here. And when you come into group and you make it a habit, it doesn't have to be, every day, but it's a habit for you to engage. So it's not the habit of being here every day, it's the habit you form to engage, knowing that you're safe to engage in group that begins to transform your mind, and it teaches your brain. So it teaches your amygdala, your emotional center, which is the center that when life happens for us, we get triggered straight into our amygdala, not into our prefrontal cortex, the logical part. Okay? So interacting in group teaches your amygdala, teaches your mind, teaches your heart, teaches you as a soul. It gives you that experience that you are safe, that you can begin to be safe in this world. It helps you begin to be safe out in your world, in your immediate area. It begins to give you back your power, okay? And it begins to give you back your ability to override the emotions and say, hey, I've had experiences where I am safe. And I know that I can build that community then around me, okay? That's right, Sarah, absolutely. Small steps, absolutely small steps. And that's what I did in the beginning too. In the beginning, when I had to learn to get out of bed, if I went up and down the hall twice, because I had to go down this really long hall, across the kitchen and dining area, and over into where the computer was. So for me, doing that twice a day, I don't know how long, because I had zero memory back then as well. I could have been knocked out for days, but it was setting that intent, like had to go to sleep for days because I'd exhausted myself. So it's setting that intent that I want to know that life can be safe and that I can be in charge and that I can begin to create a safe environment around me. That drives us, that I want to know. I want information. I want to know how to put it into my individual life. So you notice I don't say you do this, this and this. In the mini PDF you will see how I work. It's empowering for you because you make the choices. It builds your self-awareness of what's actually happening for you, because we're running on hypervigilance. We have been for years, and when we do this, we become more aware of how tight our body is, right? And when we do that, we understand that we've got a journey, but we can do this where we're going to create a space where our body can begin to relax. You know, when I first did this, I couldn't do that. So when I first realised that I held my hands so tight that when I first started to open them, it was like, oh my goodness, I could barely open them. They were so tight. And now I hold it loosely. If I'm stressed, I know that I'm holding it like that, but it's not tight. I can open it up straight away. Sorry. I've got to take a sip. So, how I teach is in a manner that you can begin to build your awareness around you in order that you are equipped to make decisions for you as an individual. So even my clients know I come up with different strategies for each of them, because they are all, apart from being all around the world, they're all in different situations at different spaces in their recovery, and we cannot have blanket coverage strategies and solutions for people. We cannot. And we equip people to work with different strategies as well. Anyhow, it's not about my work. This is about this free mini PDF. Anyhow, I'm going to go this morning. So get in and say g'day. Become Aussie for today. Say g'day to everybody in group, and just know that you're giving you the biggest gift, and you're giving somebody else in group the biggest gift, and we don't have to have answers for each other. We're just here to break free of the silence that's been imposed upon us from the trauma, and we're here to know that we can have a life filled with love and joy and passion, and we can create a future for ourselves that is beyond anything we can imagine at the moment. Okay, I love you all heaps. I love that you interact. I love that we have men now too who are prepared to come in and interact, because it creates a balance. It's just beautiful. And hopefully along the way our men will appreciate all of us too, because we can help them. We can help them connect into a safe space and know that they too can have a voice, just as we learn that we too can have a voice. Be safe in here. I love you all, and you all belong. All in my heart, and I just love you all. Okay, I'm going to go. And I'm going to put the link up right now. And let me know. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it, okay? And let me know how you go. Okay, bye for now.